This is Irontrader, and this is the last call of the day. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at gold and silver. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude oil and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell any stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, it is Commodity Monday. So here we have the old gold and we have silver. Now, you can see here what we did is we topped right out here, had a beautiful long run here, topped right out here at this 28.01 and sold right off. But you notice how nice we're holding this 100 SMA. This is why you trade the chart. You just go from level to level to level until she finds a bottom. Okay, now we rallied up here one kind of a sideways action. But if you look at this here, you have a left shoulder, a head, and a possible right shoulder going on here. Okay, in this pattern. Now, it doesn't really, it's not a real clear pattern, but again, you know what I'm saying? You can see the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder here. Now, we're kind of playing out here, so we got to see where this can go. So let's take a look here at the upside first, okay? Well, the key level here, you can see where it popped up here, but you got to close above this level right here. 26.82, that is your 50 SMA here. Now, again, if we can get above it, we'll go to today's high. You're looking at 26.49. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come right up to this price channel here at 27.23, okay? Now, if we can break above that key level right there, then what we're going to do is we're going to start going right here to the left of the chart. You're going to look at 27.58. We're going to come up here. You're looking at 27.72 level, which is lines up very, very nice here with down the left-hand candle. And then we'll come right up here to the top of this candle, looking at 27.87. And then we have your big retest up there at 28.01. You crack that, you're going to go to that 3,000 mark there very, very easily, okay? But again, let's just see how this all plays out. You have to get, first of all, start and close above that 26.82 level very, very nicely. Now, downside here, what you want to watch is right here. Is this 8 SMA? Look at that right there, 2666, the devil. Okay, so that's what we want to watch there. And then right below that here, we got 26.45. And then if that's lost, we're going to come right here to the bottom of this candle at 26.35. And then 26.05 will be your big retest here. But you notice that 100-day, even though it came below, how nice it's holding here on a closing basis. Very, very nice. So we just read two things that you really want to watch here is watch this 8-day on the bottom and watch that 50-day on the top. You crack that 50-day, then 27.23, that is going to be your upside target. You crack that 8-day, well, then right here, this 21-day, that's going to be your target. Now, you look at here, we have the green over red, which is looking very, very nice. And we have plenty of room to run, and you're only sitting at 53 here. Very, very nicely here. But again, we've got to crack that 50-day. Then we can go head towards that 27, 23, and then we'll see what happens when we get there. Okay, now here we have the old silver. Okay, now you can see where silver cracked up here. It has a whole different pattern. Now we are above this 50-day simple moving average. So let's look at the downside first. You want to make sure that we hold that 31.95 level. That's going to be very, very key. If that's lost here, we're going to come right here to the bottom. You're looking at 31.47, okay? And then right below that, we have this 21-day. You're sitting there at 31.10. And then we have your 100-day at 30.64, okay? But just watch that 50-day first. This looks like a very nice pattern. See how this 8-day is rolling up here now? And now we're starting to hold that. See when it comes down? You're holding the 8-day, holding the 8-day, holding the 8-day, holding the 8-day. This can curve right around here and send that price much higher. Okay. So today we had a high there of 32.94. So what you want to do is just look to the left of the chart here. What is the top of that candle there? 32.85. Okay, so you came in with it 9 cents, overshot by 9 cents. Now again, if we can crack above that, then we're going to come right to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 33.25. We'll look to the bottom here of this candle, 33.56, and then we'll come over here to the top, 34.04, and then we'll come up to the top of this candle, 34.69, and then we're going to be looking for that 35.07 retest. Now you crack that, you probably hit to that 40 area very, very easily. So realistically, what you want to watch on silver is just watch that 50-day, very, very key. If that's lost, we have this 8-day, which is looking very, very nice. If that's lost, you go to the 21-day. But look at this 8-day, how nice that's curling up. It is holding that all the candles up very, very nicely. This is why you trade the charts. Now, 57 here, plenty of room to run. Your green over your red looking very, very bullish. Actually, very, very nice looking chart going here on the old silver. We got to see where it all shakes out here. Now, easy way to trade gold is with GLD. That way you don't have to worry about got to buy the physical commodity. Same way with silver. You can look at SLV. You can get in and out of those ETFs. They do big volumes. You get in and out of there in 10 seconds. Okay, so very, very nicely. All right, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natty gas. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see here on the old daily chart here, Friday we had this low, came in all the way down here, 66.98. But you notice today here we had a higher low and a higher high, but it just couldn't hold it, okay? So we railed it up, got above the 8-day, got above the, just a hair above the 21-day, but it couldn't hold it. And here we are right back here, right below that 8 SMA here. So upside here, this is what we're looking for. This is your resistance level, is 68.47. If we can get above that, you got 68.79. But you have to get above this on a closing basis. You can't have this pop and drop situation. It's not going to work. It's like this, all the way through here. Not going to work, okay? So again, if we can get above this 21 SMA here on a closing basis, then we'll just look right to the top of that candle. You're going to have 69.16. We'll look to the top of this candle here at 69.69. Then we'll come here. You're looking at 70.23. And this is what your big target is going to be that 70.36 level. Now, if we can crack above that, we have your 100-day sitting right up here at 71.93. And then we have your price channel just above it, which is basically just the top of that candle at 72.25. But you got to close above this 8, this 21-day. Now, you can see the 8-day, how it's rolling down, 21-day rolling down, 100-day, 200-day. This is not a bullish chart. This is a downtrending chart right here going on. Okay, downside. Well, you want to watch the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 67.98. Then we'll come down here. We're looking at 67.71. We look to today's low at 67.08. And then we have this candle right here at that 66.98. And then here's what you'll be looking for is 66.53. We got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, again, if that's lost here, then you can be looking right there at that 65.27. Now, here we have a weekly chart. You can see here we're holding that 65.27 very, very nicely, okay? Now, your next target here, if that is lost, we're going to come over here to the bottom of this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at 64.36, and then this would be the candle that you'll be looking for at 63.64, okay? Now, again, if they start pumping crude here and they get this all, settled out here or whatever, and this starts selling down here, look at all the levels that we have here on the bottom here, okay? So you got 62.43 level, okay? We have a 61.74, and then we can come all the way down here. You're looking at that 57.63 level, but look at here. You got all the way down into 45 level here if this keeps right on selling. Now, I'm saying that's where it's going to go. I'm just saying here, once you start losing that key level at 65.27, there's a lot way down to fall right off the total cliff here, okay? So just have to keep that in mind. Now, usually I should say seasonality plays out for crude. First couple of weeks of December, you want to buy it, hold it for the first couple of days in January, then you sell it, then she goes flatline. But we got a whole different situation. You got a war situation still going on. We got a new president of the United States here going on. So we got to see how this all shakes out. So realistically, on the upside, watch that 8, that 21-day. If you can get above it, that 50-day, there's your target. Downside, just watch yesterday's low, or Friday's low, I should say, at 66.98. Then your target here is going to be 66.53 and 65.27. We lose that 65.27, it's going to be right here. This is going to be that 63.64. You lose that, it's man out the window time. You're going to go down in the 50s. Okay, that's just reality. Okay, let's take a look here now at natty gas. Okay, here we have natural gas daily and weekly chart. Now you can see here, we had a nice good gap. Let me bigger up a little bit. We had a nice good gap up here, but we are holding this key 8-day here so far on a closing basis. That's very, very key. Okay, so this is what you're going to look at for support level. Very, very simple. Okay, 3.16. If that is lost, you just come to today's low, 3.13. There's your gap. You look at the top of this candle here at 3.10. There's your fill. Your gap, your fill. Then we have your 21-day sitting right there at that 3.08. Now, again, if that's lost, you're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 303, and then we have right here 3 flat. Then we have 2.97 level here. This is what we'd be looking for, and that's only if you lost that 21-day here, okay? But right now, on a closing basis, you can see how nicely it's been holding. 21 been holding, and so far we're holding this 8-day. Now, upside, you're sitting here about 3.18 here. So what we want to do is we always want to go to the left of the chart. Okay, so you're looking at 3.23 level here. We'll come up to the top of this candle, looking at 3.27. We look at today's high at 3.32, and then we'll come up here. This would be your target area here at 3.38. Now, if you keep running, well, then we come up here, your 3.47, 3.52, and there's your big retest at 3.56 level. But right now here, we just have sideways action, plenty of room here on your RSI, and your green is below your red, which is like bearish momentum, but that could straighten out here real quick here, easy. So we got to see how that all trades. But right now here, you're still having upward bias. So you have a low, a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So we're still having upside bias going on here on this chart, unlike the crude, which is in a downtrend similar to that. Okay, but right now here, just watch this 8-day. That's going to be very, very key. If that's lost here, watch that gap to fill, and then watch that 21-day upside. Just watch today's high. You can follow the candles right on up. Now, when we look at a weekly chart here, you can see here how nice this 8-day is moving on up here. See the 21-day, the 50-day, everything is moving up very nice, and we're holding that 8-day very, very nicely. But we got to see how this is all going to shake out. If you can break above that 3.56 level somehow, 3.85, that 200-day is sitting right there, which would be a really, really nice long trade here. But again, we got to see. But right now what we have, we just had like a flatline situation, and we're just kind of like building energy. The question is it going to break up or is it going to break down? That is going to be a question. So just watch that 8-day. Very, very key. If that's lost, you got the 21-day. And then we just follow the candles up here if they can go sideways. So when those futures open, the same way as crude, you watch that high and that low and the closing number on today's candle. And that's what we're trading against. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and we will do it all over again. Thanks for watching.